everybody, we are live at Business Management Boot Camp in Jacksonville, Florida,
and house here too, don't we?
We sure do. Okay, first question from Jack Champion from Mount Dora, Florida. A Google article states in some states escrow companies are required by law to inform a lender whose loan is being wrapped. If a wraparound deal on a non-assumable loan does close and the lender discovers it afterwards, watch out. Question 1. Is this notification requirement true in a large number of states? How about Florida?
The answer is no, and I don't close them with escrow companies anyway, Jack. I close them with attorneys who are working for you and representing you.
Okay.
And they will tell you what's required and what isn't required, but I don't care because the lender's not going to call a loan due anyway. And if they do, come and I'll teach you how to handle it if they did. But I tell you, the last 900 of them I've done, they haven't. So maybe you'll be the first one. Quit worrying about that.
All right. What documents, Ron, would be used, including provision for buyer to pay an assignment fee?
The only document you need when you're assigning something to a buyer is an assignment contract. It's a one-page form, and it's on the Gold Club site.
Okay.
Of course, they're going to have to get a copy of the contract that you have existing. That's all the document needs, assignment contract.
Okay. All right, next from Charles Giles from Jacksonville.
Hey, Charles.
I am working on getting my first deal. My girlfriend is calling leads while I'm at work. We've come across one with a non-assumable mortgage. I have your Pretty House Terms course. Can any of this work with a non-assumable?
Charles, all mortgages are non-assumable. If you have my course, go back and listen to it again. They all have a due on sale clause in it, man. That does not stop us from taking them subject to or buying them with owner financing. And as I just answered in the previous question, they're all non-assumable. But that doesn't mean we can't take over the debt or wrap the debt with a wraparound mortgage device.
All right, next from Keith Collins from Lompoc, California. I see that in all of my leads, the sellers are asking for a huge down payment of $20,000 or more. How do I structure a deal with such a large down payment, and is this payment due at closing?
Well, that payment definitely is due at closing, but that closing may not take place until you put the buyer in there where you collect more than 20. But I will tell you, if you say all of them want a down payment of 20 or more, you're probably not following my script. I would suggest you follow my script where it says, may I assume you will sell with nothing down, and some of those will say yes to the zero down payment. But a $20,000 down payment may not be a problem if you're dealing with a $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 house, because you can collect way more than that from your buyer anyway, so it's all deal by deal.
All right, and we've got from Dan Napala from Honolulu.
Hey, Dan.
The association, the Homeowners Association foreclosed a property and a quitclaim deed changed ownership to the association for only $14,000, but the house is worth $320,000.
Yeah, but there's probably an underlying mortgage on it because the association might own it, but that doesn't wipe out the debt. Association is inferior to the underlying debt, so I assume there is one on it. But I don't. What's the question there, though? I don't understand.
The house has a mortgage with Countrywide.
Yeah.
Can the previous?
Single state.
All right, Ron. That's all we have.
See you next week. You're going to have to ask your Hawaiian attorney because that is different in every.